Hi there, it's Shauna. I'm passionate about pages, scrapbook pages, that is. I wanted to share with you what I am demonstrating at the June paper picnic. It's June 19 and 20, 2021. The 19th, the Saturday, is an in-person event in my home in Duncraig in Perth, and the Sunday is an online Facebook event in your home, wherever you live. So we are focusing on the Hillside Cottage collection. It's one of the beautiful collections in the May-June Close to My Heart catalogue, and it features lovely soft colours of flamingo, bluebell, canary and mink. And then there is New England ivy green, but you can see it's a softer shade of that green is used. And then to add a little bit of pop and contrast to it, there's paprika and black. So they help to make it a bit more dramatic. So you can choose to use just the softer shades, or you can choose to use more of the, the bolder colours if you're working with the paper pack. In the workshop collection, it uses all of the colours. So as always in a collection, you can buy a paper pack by itself, you can buy a paper pack with a sticker sheet, you can buy a packet of coordinating cardstock, you can buy coordinating Picture My Life cards for pocket scrapbooking and for journal boxes and things. And there's usually some kind of embellishment. In this case, they are a mixture of wood and acrylic. So the black is acrylic and the brown is wood embellishments. And then there is a cricket collection that also coordinates. Okay, so you can pick and choose. Then there are stamp sets that also coordinate, and a scrapbook workshop kit and a card workshop kit. Okay, I'm teaching the scrapbook workshop kit, but if you would like to do cards, by all means bring these along and I can show you how to use the stamps in the kit. So the idea of these stamps is that the thin cuts cut the whole shape, and then the stamps are individual stamps, so you can stamp the foliage and the flowers in different colours. So this is a good example here. The foliage in New England ivy, and then the flowers are each in different colours. Pretty clever, huh? So that's a really lovely stamp pack too. And you can choose to do either of those at the paper picnic. But most people scrapbook, and so that's what I do most of my demonstrating on. So this is the one we're working on. I'm just changing it up a little bit. I'll just tell you a little bit about what comes in the kit. So you can purchase it with or without page protectors. And it comes with a full pack of the papers. You get the sticker sheet. You get 4 sheets of cardstock to go with the layouts that have been designed for it. And then you get some exclusive papers. So the 2 paprika background papers are only available in this kit. You get 2 pre-cut background sheets that I'll show you in a minute. You get this pre-cut background sheet, which makes 2 layouts, and then you get a sheet of die cuts. You get the wooden embellishments with it as well. I have to tell you, I didn't use the wooden embellishments on my pages, but I have some ideas for ways to use them for tags, gift tags, for adding to photos that you have in frames, and of course they show you how you can use them with cards as well. Alrighty, so I have slightly modified the layouts so that they include more photos than shown in the book, because the bulk of my scrapbook ladies like to have more than just 3 or 4 photos on a layout. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I've changed them. And if you register for this workshop a few days before the class, I'll send you a video showing you how I changed the cutting instructions to be able to do what I've done. All right, so here we go. This is layout 1, and as it stands, you have a 6x4 photo and 3 3x3 photos on this side. So this is that piece of paper. This section came from the middle here. How clever is that? And this is the exclusive paper, the paprika one here. So you have a spot for a family photo here. If you don't want to put family photos on this page, you could just leave off the sticker, substitute another title from something that you have in your stash or something you make with stamps and alphabet thin cuts. Or you could move these things down and you would fit 2 photos in that spot there. Okay, and then over here I've made it almost, pretty much exactly to what they said, with one difference, and that is that I've added a little slider where you can put extra photos on. How clever is that? So now I can have my 3 square ones, and then this will hold either another 3 squares or these 2 3x4 rectangular ones, and if you wanted even more, you can do some on the back as well. And so in the class, I'll show you how to make that and how to modify your page protector so that the slider works in that, okay? And then your journaling can either go in one of these placeholders or on the slider, or you can even add extra flip flaps on any of these for extra photos as well. I mean, what would we do without flip flaps? Seriously. Okay, the second layout features this really cute little Dutch girl. Some people think she looks a bit like a gnome, whatever, you think. So I've moved her off to the side so that I can fit more photos on this page with her. On the original layout, there was only room for 1 6x4 photo, but I wanted to have more on mine. And so now it's a 6 photo layout, okay? And then I've arranged these that if you wanted extra photos on there, you could use the 6-inch wide Pocket Plus protectors. They're the half page protectors that you can slide either the 6x4 photos or the 3x4 photos in. And each protector will hold between 6 and 12 photos, depending on the sizes of them, okay? So you've got some options there for that layout. But this layout was fun. All of these pieces are all pre-cut for you, and then some of them are stickers. So there's no, no extra you have to do. The only extra I did was her dress was the same pink, and I had a little bit of the blue left over, and so I changed her skirt colour because I didn't want to have too much pink in this. And when you look at the layout, they've used the black side. I flipped it and used the yellow side, and they used pink cardstock down here, and I used some of the green paper instead. And so I show you at the class how to get that, because when you read the instructions, there isn't a sheet that you can cut that from, but I've been a bit sneaky and figured out how you can do it. And then the last layout looks like this when you make it. Again, it was very pink, so it's this one here. So with some clever cutting again, I was able to get some of that lovely exclusive paprika paper to put along here. And so in the original layout, these would be 3x4 photos, and they didn't have the swing sticker there, so you would have another one there. But I'm going to make that a 3x3 spot for journaling, and 2 photos, 2 photos. You could have another photo there. But then what I did was that I made up 2 panels, this way, that fit into 6x12 flip flaps. And so they're 6 inches wide by 12 inches, and they were made from one White Daisy cardstock sheet and the papers that I had left over and the stickers that I had left over. So when the flip flap is attached to the page protector, that will flip up and that will flip up. And so can you see you've got a whole lot more room ready for extra photos. So the front and back together basically make one extra page. So this layout goes from being 2 pages to 4 pages worth of real estate for you. Okay, so that's kind of fun. Actually, I think I probably had it this way so that the swing was coming off that sign. Doesn't matter. All right, so I've got lots of tips and tricks, and then whatever I teach you with this particular workshop, you can apply to other ones that you see. So if you would like to come along, just head over to my website, passionateaboutpages.com. Click on the Classes and Events tab, and there's all the details there. You can click on a link that gives you a full supply list, what to order. There'll be photos of these pages on there for you, of my pages on there for you, and you can register using a credit card or a bank transfer for the in-person or online event. I hope to see you soon, and I know that you're going to love making these pages.